Good morning, Discovery Middle School.
Good morning, Discovery.
Have you seen Mr. Scott running around in masks lately?
Yes, I have. I was wondering who that was. You know who I'm going to miss?
Who?
Nolan. He's moving to Australia. This show is dedicated to him.
We have a great show for you today.
Let's get started.
This year, with our new devices, they turned one of the computer labs into a tech room.
And the 8th grade art teacher hosted an art competition to decorate it.
Let's see the contestants and what it's about. Did you participate in the art competition?
Yes.
Did you think there was a lot of competition?
Well, I haven't seen any ones yet, but there are lots of good artists out there, so there probably is.
Are you excited to see who won?
Yeah.
Did you participate in the art competition?
Yeah.
Do you think there was a lot of competition?
I think there are great artists in this school, and I think, yeah, certainly a lot of competition.
Are you excited to see who won?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what the art contest was about and what it was for?
Yeah, sure. This year, instead of another lab, one of the labs has been converted into a technology lounge, if you will, and there's some new tables in there and bean chairs and all kinds of stuff that students might be able to sit and relax and work on their new computers. And Dr. Moore contacted me about decorating or filling in the windows with some artwork. There's 3 sections of windows, and a parent has volunteered to make these kind of art stickers for the window. And so she said, what do you think about a design? Maybe have some students brainstorm and come up with some ideas. And so that's kind of how it got started.
So is there a reason you guys wanted the students to do it and not have it professionally done?
Well, I always think that obviously student artwork is great for display, but when I introduced it to the 8th grade students, the contest, I said the biggest reward is having your artwork somewhere permanently so that years and years and years after can say, oh, look, Abby Davila won this, and it's her artwork on the windows. And so I don't know, I thought it, since it's for the students, the Tech Lounge, I thought it'd be awesome to have student artwork gracing it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Guess what?
What?
You won the birdcage art competition.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so great. Okay.
Now that we know more about the art contest, we're excited to see what the birdcage will look like.
Have you ever been scared or seen Mr. Scott scare?
I've not been scared, but I have seen him scare people.
How many masks do you think Mr. Scott has?
Like 6 or 7.
How do you feel about Mr. Scott scaring?
I feel that it's perfectly fine. He can do whatever he wants.
Have you ever been scared by Mr. Scott or have you seen Mr. Scott scare?
Yes, I've seen Mr. Scott's mask, and yes, I've been scared multiple times.
How many masks do you think Mr. Scott has?
Too many.
How do you feel about Mr. Scott scaring people?
I think it's the best ever, and we can promote heart attacks with it.
Have you ever been scared by Mr. Scott or seen him scare someone?
Oh yes, a few times.
Okay. How many masks do you think Mr. Scott has?
That's a good question. I mean, I think I've seen at least 3 or 4.
Seen that?
Yeah, in his office. He has a few in his office, believe it or not.
How do you feel about him scaring people?
I think it's funny. I think it's funny. He's a funny guy, so Mr. Scott is all fun, so it's all cool. It's all good.
How many masks do you think you have? Just guess right now.
I think I probably have about 30. I lent a bunch out to some friends for Halloween.
Why did you want to work at Discovery Middle School?
I just heard a lot of great things about the building and administration and the community, and I just chose to apply.
What is your job within Discovery Middle School?
I am the ISS supervisor.
Are you teaching what you want to teach?
No, my long-term goal is to become a PE and health teacher.
When did you want to become a teacher?
When I was young, my mom taught for 25 years, and just seeing all the great things that she did with young people, it really intrigued me and motivated me to, get into the same field. So here I am.
What is your favorite part about working at Discovery Middle School?
The students and the staff. I think we have a great staff. I think students are great. It's just the people in general.
Now, what was your favorite school year and/or grade?
I would say elementary school was awesome. Playing on the playground, racing with my friends, and things of that nature.
The word yoga.
Ready, set, go. Set, go.
Start.
Who came up with this sentence?
It's off Nitro Type.
What is Nitro Type?
Are you grading for accuracy?
Keep in mind that I do have an iPhone now.
Seriously?
Finished. How'd I
32
do?
seconds.
Are you checking my words?
Oh, yeah. That's 36 seconds.
Stop.
About 28.
Done.
Like 26.
Oh,
Did you mess up?
48.
Wow, that's our winner.
Turn down for what? Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a
The Discovery Middle School broadcasting team got to take a trip to KMBC 9 News. Let's take a look at some of the things we did there.
and let's take a look at what some people thought about the field trip. What is your favorite part about the field trip?
Well, I thought probably the coolest part for me was when we're in the studio, all of the cameras are robotic, so there's not a camera person standing there. They're all like GPS robotic from a different room, so they're like moving on their own. So I thought that was probably the coolest part for me.
What was your favorite part about the field trip?
I would have to say that I wasn't prepared for us to be right there on set and to be that close to the people when they were filming, for them to be able to interact with us during commercial, and then to immediately when the light goes on, turn their head and then be on camera right there. I thought we'd be a little bit more removed from the actual action, and I didn't think for a second that we'd actually walk through the whole set. So I would say that would be my favorite part.
What was your favorite part of the broadcasting field trip?
I think it was just going there and seeing all the technology they had there, because that was pretty cool. And actually seeing the live news broadcast.
My favorite part was probably just being able to be there, and it was a lot of fun. You know, we got out of school, so that was pretty cool. And we just learned a lot of things, and it was really interesting.
The Discovery Middle School broadcasting team would like to extend a big thank you to Neely Schmitz and all of the KMBC 9 staff. Thank you very much for letting us have the opportunity to come to KMBC 9 News. Have a nice day, Discovery.
On October 26, Oscar Rivera died in a car crash. He was a St. Louis Cardinals prospect and was a good baseball player.
Oscar made his Major League debut May 31st, 2014 at the age of 21.
Oscar played 80 games and had 22 RBIs. Oscar had 56 hits on 238 at-bats and 3 home runs, which one of them was a walk-off, and batted 238 for an average.
We're here with Ms. Sparks about the food drive. And when does the food drive start?
November 17th, and it leads all the way up to Thanksgiving break.
And what kind of food's going to be?
Any kind of non-perishable items. There is a rule of you cannot turn in more than 10 ramen noodle packets or Kool-Aid packets a day. But other than that, any kind of canned food, non-perishable items.
And is there any prizes?
Yes, the 6th hour that raises the most will get a pizza party with Otis Spunkmeyer cookies. Second place will get hot chocolate and Otis Spunkmeyer cookies, and then third place will get cookies.
Thank you.
And we have our own Spunkmeyer oven that we will be making the real deal cookies. It's also a competition against South Valley, so we have to beat them.
Sadly, our broadcast is over.
Have a good weekend, DMS, and we'll miss you, Nolan.